Natural selection. Let's talk about it. So, often when you hear natural selection and similarly survival of the fittest, lots of people kind of have the wrong idea about it. First of all, survival of the fittest does not mean physically fittest. It does not matter really how strong or fast or whatever you are. Like, that's not a measure of evolutionary fitness. So, evolutionarily, fitness is literally how many babies you have. Like, reproduction, that's it. Your measure of fitness is measured by how much you fuck and how many offspring you have. So, when somebody goes, survival of the fittest, man, if there's a zombie apocalypse, I'm gonna kill it because I'm so super fit. It's like, okay, where's all your kids? You don't got any babies. You're absolutely bitchless. That doesn't matter. So with natural selection and survival of the fittest, it doesn't matter how much you can lift, it only matters how much you can fuck. So how natural selection actually works is there's different traits in a population brought on by variation and mutation, and sometimes the variation between those traits can actually make you more fit. So, even not reproductively. So say that, classic example, giraffes. There's one giraffe that has a slightly longer neck than the other giraffe, so it can reach more food, so it has more energy, and that energy can go more to reproduction. Sure, words. Additionally, natural selection does not equal evolution. They're not the same thing. Evolution is brought on by natural selection. Natural selection is just when, factors act on variation within a population, and that variation increases the chance of survival. And more importantly, increases chance of reproduction. So in order for natural selection to act, you need 1, variation within a population, 2, that variation must be heritable, and 3, that variation must increase reproductive rates. And 4, there must be pressure for that trait to be passed on to the next generation. And also, importantly, it cannot act on things that don't already exist. It cannot create new variation within the population. It can only act on existing variation. And finally, natural selection is not progressive. It does not lead towards perfection or an end goal. It's just random and it just happens.